Tonight with another milestone in the way Oregon looks at crimes connected to marijuana. Today, Governor Kate Brown granted a pardon for some past marijuana offenses in Oregon and forgave millions of dollars in fines that went with them. Catherine Cook is here with more on who qualifies. Catherine?
Well, Laurel, this movement is really picking up momentum. A recent Gallup poll shows that 68% of Americans support legalizing marijuana. And last month, after making a similar move on the federal level, President Biden called on governors to issue pardons for those convicted on the state level. It appears Governor Brown has answered that call.
Hop on, look on Twitter, see the announcement's been done, and then I started getting a text.
Anthony Johnson's phone was blowing up Monday. People buzzing over Governor Kate Brown granting a pardon for simple marijuana offenses in Oregon. It would impact 45,000 people convicted for simple possession of a small amount of marijuana. That's an ounce or less before 2016. Those pardoned must have been at least 21 at the time and must not have had other charges or victims related to that case. Brown will also forgive more than $14 million in fines and fees, saying no one deserves to be forever saddled with the impacts of a conviction for simple possession of marijuana, a crime that is no longer on the books in Oregon.
My response was another good step in righting the wrongs of an unlawful, really unconscionable drug war that has cost too many people their livelihood.
Johnson was the chief petitioner of Measure 91, which voters passed in 2014, legalizing cannabis in Oregon. 8 years later, he says there's still a stigma around the drug and still obstacles around career advancement, housing, and educational opportunities. He finds it a bit ironic
that now the state is generating hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue. We're creating jobs and people are making money off of it. To expunge those past convictions is really common sense, and it's the right thing to do, but it's just the next step in moving forward to do this for more and more people.
Just last month, President Biden pardoned thousands of Americans convicted of simple marijuana possession under federal law. He pointed to racial disparities when it comes to marijuana and the justice system.
While white and black and brown people use marijuana at similar rates, black and brown people are arrested, prosecuted, and convicted at disproportionately higher rates.
Johnson says those who'll be pardoned are thankful, but believe more must be done.
They know people who have been harmed by these laws that this didn't apply to. They possess 2 ounces, or they're growing 4 plants or 6 plants, and at the time it was legal. But they're definitely happy that this is yet another step in the right direction.
In Southeast Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.